Hi everybody, and welcome back to South Pass Wellness. I'm Althea. Welcome to day 12 and 13. Okay, I realized there was no video yesterday. Let me explain why. My oldest son is in the Navy, and he is getting ready for his first deployment. And yesterday we had a conversation, and he told me that he wanted to have this conversation because of a couple of things. Number one, he wanted to tell me that he loved me in his voice and that he was going to miss me. So yesterday was quite an emotional day for me as a mom because those conversations, they are wonderful and terrifying at the same time, especially knowing about what's going to happen now. So he will be deployed for 3 months. And so by the end of March, he will have missed his birthday, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and St. Patty's. That's 5 holidays. And so, of course, we are keeping him in our prayers, and I ask that you do too, so that he can be safe. So yesterday, I was quite emotional. There was no video yesterday. However, I will tell you that I am glad that I allowed myself to take the time just to work through those emotions, because that is what this channel is about, working through and getting emotionally healthy. Now, of course, things are still going to happen. They're going to happen. And life is happening as we do this challenge, which, what do you do? So what we're doing now is, because we are done with Thanksgiving, there is some things that need to be recognized. All right. Good temptations and being obedient. These are very challenging for me. What is a good temptation? Well, we talked about how personal revelation, how this thought can come in like, oh, you should pray. Good temptations are that, right? A good temptation. Oh, you should pray. Oh, you should get on the treadmill. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do good. Oh, you should do good. Good temptations. What are some good temptations that you've had already today? Yeah? Okay. And then getting obedient. This is going to be responding to those little happy thoughts, good thoughts, the good temptations that come in, and being obedient, being able to act upon them when you get them so that you can keep increasing them. So so of course Thanksgiving, have our meal. I usually get ours done at noon so that we can enjoy it, of course, all day. So this morning, I had given you a result back last week on the Wednesday, and I have another result. Okay, because last night we were kind of just sitting there, and the thought occurred to me that I should get on my little mini trampoline, rebounder, whatever you want to call it. And so I did, and I jumped on there for 3 minutes and sat down, and then later on the thought occurred to me to do it again, and so I did. Got back on there just a couple minutes at a time, and I ended up being on the rebounder 3 different times, which was great, something that I haven't done in a long time. I have been keeping up on the walking for 10 minutes. Of course, I told you I was going to be increasing that to 15 minutes. And quite frankly, after this morning, I realized that some goals you need to be really obedient about, which is one of the discussions that we're talking about, obedience. So in this, today, I weighed myself, measured myself, and I cleared out a tablet over last weekend because I was just going through notes and everything, but cleared out a little tablet, and this now will be my physical tracker. It will keep track of my hips, neck, waist, arms, thighs, and calves, because being understanding where you're at is not a bad thing. Now, we can tend to get into the self-criticism, which, our words are weapons of war against ourselves, which really do no good. What we want to be able to do is we want to understand what we're doing, where we're at, why we're doing it, and what needs to change. And so this morning in my reading of my Enthusiasm Makes All the Difference book, there was this little part in there where he was talking to this guy in the most oddest place, in an airplane bathroom. But it was, anyway, beside the point. Anyway, he told the guy that was standing there in front of him, he's like, how tall are you? And the guy's like, I'm 6'2". And Norman Vincent Peale was like, well, you're not even using all of what God gave you. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And he says, you're only using about 5'10" of that. Stand up straight. And I was like, that's exactly right. Are we using our full potential that we have currently? And if we aren't, why? What is keeping us from doing that, right? This is part of this challenge in getting ready for the new year, is deciding what traits need to go, which ones we need to incorporate, which ones we need to get. And so that's kind of what inspired the weight and the measurements this morning. So I am happy to report the honest answers here. Okay, so the current weight this morning was 211 pounds, 0.8 ounces. That's even up from last week, which is like, okay, yes, I ate a lot more than I should have. Did I exercise as much as I should have? No, I did not. Why? Well, because, we can justify it with, oh, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, we sat and visited, blah, blah, blah. But the plain fact of the matter is I have a step counter on my phone. The step counter is usually with me at all times. There's no reason why I should not be getting my steps in. There's no reason for me to not be able to do this stuff and be on track. All right. The neck, I measured at the widest part, 12 inches. The left arm, 14 inches. The right arm, 16 inches. The waist, 40 inches and a half. The hips, 46. The left thigh, 26 and a half. The right thigh, 26 and a half. The left calf, 16 and a quarter. And the right calf is 16. So there are my starting measurements that I will now transfer into that little notebook, and we will get it taken care of and be able to start tracking it. Number 2, I have my water. Now, if I drink 4 of these a day, that's 1 gallon. So we're going to be increasing our water intake because, it is necessary. And we want to start putting as many good temptations and the opportunities to be obedient to them as possible for the rest of the time. Now, this week, the series of discussions that we want to be able to that I want to be able to have is tomorrow. I want to be able to discuss how there's no permanent problem. I know. Have you ever heard of that? I was a little surprised when that concept came across my little desk, and I was like, there really isn't no permanent problem. But we'll discuss that tomorrow. Now, the paper's right in front of me. On Wednesday, I want to be able to do another update. And the reason why is because I am going to be accountable to myself. And doing these things, sometimes, I don't enjoy doing certain stuff, but I know I need to. I know that my kitchen, and when I walk into my kitchen, because of my obedience to keeping up on the dishes when I see them, has made my kitchen just look much better. And when I walk through there, I'm like, oh, the counters are clean. That makes me feel good. Yes, I guess it does show some maturity because I'm excited over clean counters now. I'm excited over clean counters. Who would have thought ever in my life that I would ever be like that? What are things that excite you, that you have been like, Never in a million years would I think that that would ever be a possibility, but here we are. So what are some good consequences or some good temptations for you to start employing? Put them in the comments. Let's get that discussion happening. And what are you doing to set yourself up to be obedient to those good temptations? And I look forward to hearing about them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, because I truly appreciate all your participation. It means so much. And I hope that you enjoy this channel talk and that it helps you in working through some of the own stuff or bringing some things into a new perception for you. Either way, however it helps, that's what we're really after. All right, so tomorrow we will be seeing you here, and I hope you have a great weekday, and we'll look forward to updating you tomorrow. Have a great day.